What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon One. Man, I'm back again, homie. I'm back again. Y'all know I was missing for a little while, man. They had me in the doghouse, man, for the last 10 days. YouTube kind of spanked me a little bit, man. But now I'm back. Man. I'm back. But I need a favor from y'all, Foundation. I need a favor from y'all, YouTube, y'all who be low ride and just watching and listening. They ain't subscribed. Hey, that's your business, homie. But now check this out. For those who subscribe, for those who really are a part of the Foundation, man, I need for y'all to hit that like, man. Hit that like button. Man, and hit that share and hit whatever else you got to hit, to get me back up in that algorithm. Because, once YouTube spank you behind a little bit, they going to play little games with you, So, I need to get back up in that algorithm, y'all. So y'all hit that like button for me, man. But anyway, man, on to the subject at hand. Oh, and for y'all go to holler, man, Toon, you still got the same shirt on. Look, let me tell you something. The reason why you still see the same shirt is because all these videos were made the same day. You know what I'm saying? Soon as I came off restriction and I wanted to come back, man, I made a bunch of videos. I made about 4 or 5 videos within the same day. I put them out in different days, though. So within 5, 6 days time, y'all see this shirt. Y'all gonna like, man, dang, the big homie wear the same shirt a week straight. No, the big homie wore the same shirt for one day, but made a whole lot of videos in that day. So anyway, now that we got the silliness out the way, let's go on to what we finna speak on. Y'all, as y'all can see from the title, man, I'm speaking on the prisons in California. What's going on? A lot of people probably not keying in on a lot of people probably not paying a lot of attention to it, but we got a lot of tension going on in the California prison system. Not just tension, no, we got outright bloodshed. We got outright drama, outright war. It ain't nothing new. It's been happening. Y'all know how the Cali system is. You know what I'm saying? People gonna go at it. And you know what? I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it. Y'all know the blacks and Mexicans gonna get into it 24/7, every day. It was happening before I went to prison. It was happening all while I was in prison. It was happening while I'm going away from the California prison system. And it's going to continue to happen. They got a saying, you can't put 2 bulls in one pasture. You know what I'm saying? For y'all who don't know about farming, the farmers, you can't never put 2 bulls in the same pasture because they gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? Both bulls want to be the dominant factor, and they're going to get into it. You got to put a fence between bulls when they out on the farm. You feel what I'm saying? You put them in the same pasture, they gonna bump heads, they gonna tear each other up. This is the same type get down that's been going on in the California prison system, and it's gonna continue to go on. You got 2 dominant groups that's gonna always get into it. Ain't no need to sugarcoat it. Ain't no need to act like it's not going to happen. It's been happening, and it's going to continue to happen. Straight up. Okay, so now here it is. We've been having a few rides lately. They just had a get out, a big ride in Salinas Valley. The blacks, now, you could say the Crips and the South Sides got into it, but no, it's the blacks and the Southsiders that got into it on this yard. But now before then, they got into it in Salinas Valley, a little while ago. But it wasn't just the blacks against the Southsiders. No, it was the blacks against the Southsiders, the Northerners, and the Pisces. You know what I'm saying? All of them came together to get at the blacks. I told y'all last year when they start posting stuff about what they call the end of hostilities. Now, for those who don't understand what that means since the beginning of time almost, Northern Mexicans and Southern Mexicans been going to war in prison, in the California prison system. They've been tearing each other out the frame. Okay, so now here it is. They decide that they don't want to chop on each other no more. So what Somebody came up with the bright idea to have what they call an end of hostilities, meaning that they get along now. They cool. They not going to attack each other on sight. Okay. So now when that happened, when they start talking about that a lot on YouTube last year, as soon as I heard about it, I immediately chimed in. And I put it out and let people know. I said, okay, this here is the beginning of a whole different war. Whole different war. Now people might say, well, Toom, ain't no war, ain't no war. No, yes it is. You know what I'm saying? The full extent of it, the full extent of it just ain't hit yet. But yeah. And see, we get it late on the streets versus what people that are really locked up in themselves, sitting in themselves on them yards every day see. They see it coming. Hold on. They see it coming, man. Piece of hair hanging. But anyway, yeah, the homies that's locked up in there, they see it coming. But now I see it coming. I tell y'all, man, I look through muddy water and tell you what type of fish at the bottom of the lake. I see it. I know how it is because I know how it was when I was there. I know the mentality. Now, here it is for years, especially when I was in prison back in the 80s. The blacks and the northern Mexicans was like this during my time. They was like this. Was cool. A lot of people say, oh, it wasn't no alliance. It wasn't no alliance. Well, you could say it wasn't an alliance, but from my experience, it was an alliance. You know what I'm saying? I got too many 115s and 128s. You know what I'm saying? Getting shot at on the shoe yards. Jumping on dudes on the shoe yard with Northerners. I know how it was. You know what I'm saying? We rocked with them. They rocked with us. You know, it was just a hand-in-hand thing. You feel me? It was like the blacks and the northern essays rode together, and the whites and the southern Mexicans, they rode together. And it was just like that, man. You could say, well, no, it was nothing official, but it didn't have to be official written in stone. You knew what you knew, and you did what you did. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But now those days are gone. The 1980s are gone. We are in the 2023. Many years later. Nothing stays the same. Things will always change. And those things that used to be in the California prison system have changed. Basically what it comes down to, like I say, Southern Mexicans, Northern Mexicans, and the Paisas are as one. They ride together. They are together. Now here it is. Like I say, you had a ride not too long ago in Salinas Valley where like I say, the Southern Mexicans and Northern Mexicans and the Paisas, they got down with the blacks, with the Crips and the Bloods on the yard. Okay, that happened. Boom. Now it's been a whole lot of other little bitty small, like little bitty fires that's getting put out. Certain words been passed, certain things are being said. Those are little fires. The little fires accumulate until you have the big bonfire, the big conflagration, boof, the big explosion. And what took place in High Desert not too long ago might be the match for the big explosion. For y'all who don't know, not too long ago, a Crip stabbed not only a Southsider, but he stabbed one of their high-ranking members in the mafia. You know what I'm saying? He stabbed the Mexican mafia in High Desert. But now this is what people don't realize. It was the Mexican mafia dude's fault. He was drunk, talking out the side of his neck. Hey, you know what I'm saying? People are men. Don't nobody care nothing about what you represent or who you think you are or whatever. And you just not finna run around because you done got a couple of drinks up under your belt and pop your lips and bump your gums the way you want to toward anybody. He did that. The homie stabbed him. Okay, now of course we know that they not finna take that. They not finna take it. Not only was he a Southsider, he was a mafia member. So they say allegedly. They say he had 2 bodyguards with him, but the bodyguards with him, they still couldn't stop him from getting hit. So anyway, anybody who, done time in the Cali system, oh no, that's the bell. Ding, 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 ding. When they say let the gates be the bell, that incident right there, it was the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Eventually, it was going to pop. It was going to blow. It was going to go. So now here it is. I believe they, I don't know if it was the same dude. I'm a little partner, y'all. I'm not 100% sure if it was the same dude or not, but now, because of that incident, they turn around and they caught a Crip dude on the yard. I think it was C yard. Was it C yard or C building? I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% on that one. In Salinas Valley, and they tried to stab him. 2 Southsiders got on him. He went to the ground, but he got up. When he got up, he trucked out. He made it to the building. Now the building he made it to, I think, was C building, and he told all the brothers in the building. He told Ace, "Hey man, Mexican, Southside of Mexican just stabbed me." That kicked it off. Immediately, the brothers attacked. Now they was in the building, but they was having full-fledged day room time at the time. So now when he let it be known that he had just got hit by the Southsiders, the brothers in the building took off on the Southsiders in the building. Immediate ride. I think 4 people got stabbed. I know 4 people, well, they say 4 people went to the hospital. And stop, doggy. But that's just the beginning, y'all. That's the beginning. With I think, if I'm not mistaken, Salinas Valley is on lockdown and High Desert is on lockdown. Soon as those lockdowns lift, it's gonna be on. This is the type of incident that kicks off a statewide ride, kicks off a statewide get down. And I can almost guarantee you that this is what it's about to be. Now, here it is. Even though these incidents were almost primarily just with the Crips and the Southsiders, if you think it's just gonna stay like that, you're sadly mistaken. Like I say, now right in Salinas Valley, the Crips and the Bloods got down with, like I say, the Northerners, the South Side, and the Pisces. It was just a big melee. That is what it's fixing to be now. You know what I'm saying? There are no more. Look, ain't no more alliances. Period. No more alliances. The Northerners are going to ride with the Southsiders. I don't care what nobody say. Well, Toon, how you know that? How you just gonna say that? Man, it's already it's showing. Learn how to read the writing on the wall. That's how come I made it through the system the way I made it through the system, because I look, I discern. You know what I'm saying? I peep stuff. That's what it is. And I would attack. Boom. No, you wasn't finna sneak me. None of that. I'm going on the attack. So now, if people in there and they not paying attention, then it's shame on them, because that's what it's gonna be, homie. That's what it's coming down to. Remember, I'll tell you, nothing stays the same. Whatever the prison politics were in the 70s and 80s, they are no longer the same anymore. It has changed. Period. So now, the brothers that are in there, if you got, man, I'm talking to my people now, if you got loved ones, whether you from Northern California or Southern California, you got brothers, uncles, fathers, cousins, nephews, homeboy, whatever, that's locked up behind them walls, incarcerated, you get at them. When they call home, man, pull their coattails, man. Let them know. Whatever the homies, whatever blacks out of Southern California got going on, and they try to separate themselves and not have nothing to do, if it's still the same way, with the blacks out of Northern California. Because see, when I was in there, it was a rift. Yeah, it was a rift. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much say it. Southern California blacks didn't like Northern California blacks. Northern California blacks didn't like Southern California blacks. We didn't have the issues that the Mexicans have, but it was just an underlying, like, go, you know what I'm saying? They looking at us like we, the northern blacks looking at Southern blacks like we just some gang banging fools that want to kill black people. Okay. Southern California blacks looking at the Northern California blacks like, oh man, y'all just some wannabe pit player hustlers, man. Y'all scary anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how that underfield was. Now, it could be significantly different now, but ain't no more room for that. Ain't no more room for that. Ain't no more room for that. You know what I'm saying? The California prison system is one of the most racial prison systems in the United States, period, other than the feds. But just as far as state facilities go, there is no other state that has the racial ramifications that the California prison system have. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And it's going to always go was what it was. And that's what it is. So, off the rip, no disrespect to nobody, whether they black or Mexican. But I'm calling a ball, strike, and just telling you how it is. The Southern Mexicans, they not gonna go for it. Mexican mafia dude getting stabbed by a Crip. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's already happening. The riots, the retaliatory stabbings throughout. It's gonna happen. It's going to spread throughout the system. So my thing is, what I'm saying, I'm speaking to the brothers. Boy, y'all need to get ready, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If you got cell phones I know a lot of y'all listen to me in the prison systems. If you got them phones. So, if you do spread the word, man, hey, look, I know a lot of y'all don't want no drama. Y'all like going to the yard. Y'all like going to your visits, getting your family visits. You like your day room time. You like your yard time so you can go out there, do backflips, somersaults, and push-ups and all that. I know you like all that. But now when it come a time to where you going to have to say, bump that. It's going to come a time when you say, man, forget that. You know what I'm saying? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. You're supposed to have them laundry bags full of food up under your bed, on top of your locker box, ready, them lockdown packets, them lockdown safety nets. You know what I'm saying? Because when it go down, y'all know, ain't going to be no more store. Ain't going to be no phone calls, none of that. You're going to be hungry up in themselves. You feel me? So you got to stay ready and have your little get down ready. Get ready, man. Get ready. Because it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, well, no, the Northern, man, they not going ride with the South Side against us. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's already begun. Yes, they are. It's no longer a Crip, Blood, North, South, Paisa thing. No, it's not. No, it's a black and a brown thing now within the walls. That's what it's going to come down to. Period. There's no more room for, man, I'm a Crip, you a Blood. Oh, man, you a 415, you a Kumi, you a Muslim. Ain't no more room for that, homie. Ain't no more. You a black man. That's what you are now. They are not going to differentiate, period. Whether, we ain't going to fool with him because he this. We ain't going to. No, they not going to do that. They going to look at you black, you a target. And that's what it is. I'm just giving it to you in the raw. So I don't want nobody in my comments talk about, Toon, you a racist. Y'all stay want to run talking about I'm a racist because I give it to you in the raw. It's a lot of y'all that be in my comments when y'all say that stupid stuff that's running y'all mouth because you never been to the system. You never been behind the walls. You don't know how it is. So y'all want to sit out here on your perch like a bunch of little we love the world chicken feather pigeons and make these funny bunny statements when I'm telling you how it is. I tell you all the time, walk a mile in somebody else's shoes before you go to bumping your gums and popping your chops about what they saying. And when it comes to that prison world, y'all can't tell me nothing. I done did more time, man. I done been to more different prisons in the United States than what? Than probably any of y'all know. Big Daddy Kane say I work. I get the job done. Yeah, for real. But that's exactly what it is, man. That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go, man. This is finna be this ain't finna be no kumbaya holding hands and kicking cans. No. This finna be some get down. And like the homie who stabbed the Mexican mafia dude, he can get ready. Cause I know how this go. Wherever he goes, any main line he hit, they gonna try to take off on him. They gonna try to take off on him. And that's gonna be forever almost. Wherever he goes, homie, they gonna try to get him. It's gonna be gunplay on the runway. Meaning when them doors crack, wherever he's at, they gonna come at him. And the homies might as well go on and get ready, man. It's one of them situations. When he hit the yard, he hit the yard, man, go on start sharpening them things up. Go on get ready, man. Go on start saving your food up and all that. Because they gonna try to get him. They are not finna just let him walk a main line with that type of stripe. Believe me, been there, done that, and know how it go. They gonna green light him. We had a homie back in the day, named Crusher, man, from Five Deuce. Crusher was from Five Deuce Broadway. He killed the Southsider in the shoot. Wherever, man, on and on. Wherever he went, it went down. I remember when he made it up to Pelican Bay, when I was in Pelican Bay, when he came out the shoe, he went out, his first day out, he came out to go to the law library. And it went immediately, they was on him. Immediately they was on him. Okay, immediately we kicked the ride off. Immediately a whole bunch of us went back and did some more shoe terms. Is what it is. Gonna be what it's gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're in that world, you just take the bitter with the sweet, homie. You just ride the rapid, man. It's a lot of stuff that's gonna take place. It's a lot of stuff that's gonna transpire that's completely out of your control. You just got to go with the flow, man. Like Bruce Lee say, man, you got to become water. You know what I'm saying? When you become water, man, water will flow around any obstacle. And if there's an opening or a crack, water will flow into it, man. You got to be like water. So, man, that's me, man. A lot of people, y'all been asking me, too, man, speak on it. Well, I'm speaking on it, man. It's finna be a rough, the rest of this year finna be rough in the California prison system. Because it ain't gonna get no better. It ain't gonna get no better. And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, man. You know what I'm saying? It was, the Southsiders alone were already a problem. Were already a big problem just by themselves. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? I give props where it due. You know what I'm saying? They were a problem. You know what I'm saying? They a problem, true enough. And now here it is, turn around. They got the Northerners and the Pisces riding with them. Come on, homie. That's a force of nature. That is a force of nature. So here it is. But now y'all know me. Y'all know the brothers ain't no joke. A sleeping monster is about to be woke up. Cause you got a lot of brothers that's been kicking back and not doing us, and the unity wasn't there the way it was supposed to be. This situation that's finna take place, that's finna go down in the California system, man, is gonna wake up a sleeping monster. It's gonna force brothers to put that BS to the side and say, hold on, man. I ain't got time to be tripping on you, and you. Y'all the same color as me, man. And they finna try to hurt us. So, man, we better come together. They gonna wake up a sleeping monster. Because now when brothers all come together as one on the same page, come on, homie. It ain't much gonna stand in front of us. When we finally make our mind up and come together, it is what it is, man. So anyway, man, it's me. Y'all gonna jump in the comments with the off the wall, yak. It's me, man, your big partner, man, Cartoon One. And as always, homie, I represent the gangsters. I'm out. Peace.